Do you think the first people to celebrate Hanukkah were the Hashmonaim? You want to know what the story of Hanukkah was really about? Forget about everything you know. I'm just kidding. Hanukkah is different than every other Jewish battle. It wasn't like the Romans, the Babylonians, the Nazis, Inquisition, or even the Egyptians. Because Hanukkah wasn't just a war with an external enemy. It was a war with an enemy on the inside. Our masters tell us it wasn't the Yevanim, the Greeks. It was the Mityavnim, the Jews who looked Greek. That was the real struggle. Because when I look at myself and I ask honestly, hey Yehuda, how come you don't look so Jewish anymore? Why are you thinking Greek, acting Greek? Why does my culture feel Greek? Where is that real Jew inside of me with that raw and holy fire? Where's the light? Why do I look and everything inside feels dark and depressed, negative emotions, broken midot, falls that seem to define me? And the question becomes, how can I climb out of this? And that's what it means when the Greeks entered the Beis Hamikdash. They defiled all the pure oil. It's about the pure oil inside of me. When it all feels broken and everything feels lost, but then we find that one little flask of oil. And I say, you know something? I could break through. I could shine the light. I'm not defined by my sins. But then the little voice comes up and says, Yehuda, that one little flask is never going to be able to overcome it all. It's a little bit of light. And at that moment, when I choose to say, I'm lighting it up no matter what, that's the miracle of Hanukkah. And it goes all the way back to Adam Harishon. When Adam sinned, he felt like he too had ruined everything. He watched the nights get longer and longer. The world was sliding into total darkness. But then on the 25th of Kislev, or December, the darkest point of the year, when the cycle shifted, darkness stopped growing, the light began to return, and Adam realized, I fell, but the world's not over. I'm darkness, but I can still bring some light. There's a future. And he was the first to celebrate a holiday of light. And the Gemara tells us he did it for 8 days. And yes, this idea was later taken by the pagan cultures, repurposed again by the Christians, and that's why it's a time of year for celebrating holidays. But the real Hanukkah victory is not out there. It's in here. It's inside each one of us. When we're sitting with the darkness, but we choose to believe that that light is burning. When you choose to light a candle in your darkness, that's Hanukkah.